Destination Banter with Tony Smith. Riser.
And welcome back to the studio. And we're joined in the studio by a good friend of mine. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, Sinead Rice. Sinead's in to talk to us about the Monavie. Aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. So before we even do that, I'm going to get all my shout-outs done. Is that all right? Right. To Sinead's daddy, big happy 50th, Joe. Good to see you. I missed your party, and maybe catch up with you sometime for a pint, and I wish you the best for your 50th. And it's great. You had a good party in, hadn't you?
Yeah, it was a good turnout.
Good turnout, big party. I wasn't here in the town, so you know the crack yourself, Joe. Shout outs to all my Twitter friends, all the Facebook friends, America, Australia, Europe, Russia, all across the globe. So we're back. Matthew T. Metzler, Corrine Cohen, big shout out and hello to yous. Who else? Tom Begley, the film director. Steve Collins, the boxer. Collins, I'm looking an all round with you. Okay, we're coming over to London to see you about that. So let's crack on. So it's good to be back. Thanks for coming back in the studio, Sinead.
Well,
Only this time you're in the driving seat, aren't you?
well, that's it, yeah.
The last time you were.
Shy the last time.
You're a bit shy. Oh, by the way, Leanne told me to say hello to you.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Leanne.
So, hello, Leanne. So tell us about this Monavie drink.
Yeah, basically I've been on it for 2 years or so now.
And this is it here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's
So
the one.
you've been drinking this for 2 years.
Yeah,
Now, the Premier Acai blend.
yeah.
Is that the right name, Acai?
Yeah, it's there's a few different pronunciations.
So tell us all about it.
Well, basically, the problems that I was a bit of an insomniac, and I had back problems.
Right.
I was prone to like spasms and different things. So when I started on it, they kind of gradually disappeared. And I thought it was amazing. I couldn't get over the energy cans also. That's what I started on.
Right.
And I got instant boost from it, and it was like a natural. You know, it didn't. When you went up, you didn't come back down again. And I couldn't get over the energy cans. And that's what started. And then the fact that my problems had disappeared when I started on the active bottle, which had the glucosamine in it.
Right.
I just, I was overwhelmed by it. And then I became a distributor.
Right.
So I've been selling it now for my ad in the newspaper there, and there's been brilliant feedback and that from it. So and people that have got onto it from the ad have enjoyed it as well,
Right.
So it's fantastic for me anyway, So that's really.
So you're saying you were an insomniac. I am an insomniac. I get hit all my life.
Yeah.
From as a youngster right up to today, and. If you're telling me this cures insomnia, I'll definitely.
I never say cure.
Right, no. If it helps, doesn't
yeah,
it?
I mean, it's all about the frame of mind you're in as well. You have to kind of give it a chance. You can't
believe
go
in
in.
it.
You can't go in feeling the product.
Yes.
You have to kind of say, right, well, sure, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, but it's not just a matter of cracking it open and glugging it down.
No.
And just saying, can't wait till this hits, man.
No.
I'm going to be cured of everything.
That's it.
That doesn't work.
You can't do that.
No, it doesn't work. So it's over time then.
Yeah, it's good fruit. It's basically what it's a mixture of 19 berries. It's freeze dried fruit from the Amazon. A group of scientists and doctors and that got together and kind of come up with the combination of it. And it took 15 years to perfect.
Wow.
It's and that's basically what it is. It's
all natural.
Yeah, it's a fruit replacement. It's organic chemicals that are mixed in with it, bit of glucosamine and that, and the ingredients are on the back.
Yeah.
So anybody that is interested in the science of it, there's a site, the IMBR site, that they can look up.
And we've got a sheet. We've got a bit of.
Well, that's just a bit of a thing that me and my colleague put together.
Information sheet.
Yeah,
you have done this, haven't you? Oh, very fancy.
Yeah.
Right. Monavie, 4 ounces a day. Gives you 13 pieces of fruit and veg without chopping and peeling or messing in the kitchen.
That's it. Some people are into their juices and that, and they find, I've read a good few books on people that have cured themselves of a few diseases from doing the juicing, not Monavie, just doing different vegetables or whatever together.
Yeah.
And that's basically what Monavie is. It's a blend of fruits,
Yeah.
it's juicing done for you without the work.
Well, there's a lot of information here, as that I can see myself. And here's the Monavie at the back. And if you can see that, friends, this is a revolutionary health food supplement drink as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, it's not out that long, is it? It hasn't been
It's out
developed.
since 2005, but in Ireland it's out a few years, but just hasn't got the right recognition.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, we're in Ireland for a start. You know the crack with Ireland. You know, us
Yeah.
Irish people can't help it. We'll see a bottle like that and we go, whoa!
Yeah, it's new. People are kind of wary of it or whatever.
Yeah.
And it takes a good few testimonials. People like to know people that's been on it or whatever for people to kind of
And
be
it's,
like, okay.
it's not to get you drunk. It doesn't get you drunk.
No, but you can add the energy can to whatever mixture. It's a 250 ml energy, 6 blend of carbonated fruits, 6 fruits, and it is, for me, it is brilliant for hangover because it hydrates within half an hour.
And is it all natural ingredients
Yeah,
as well?
it's
So
just carbonated.
It's not like the Red Bull or any of that.
No, because Red Bull
they're
would
chemicals, aren't they?
Yeah, well, it's unorganic chemicals that Red Bull would use. Monavie is, more
It's
it's
pure
sweetened
organic.
by plant, no, it's a honey-based sweetener.
Oh,
So
I'm a big fan of it. I love my
Yeah.
honey. I love my honey. Porridge and honey every morning, friends. Porridge and honey. So it is, well, the way I look at it is if you eat maybe 2 good meals a day,
yeah,
you're set.
Yeah.
You know, you're set. I like a nice drink of wine. If it's too hot for the red wine, I like my beers.
Yeah.
Nice cold,
I love a good German beer now. I
good
love
German
my
beer.
Erdinger
You know,
or Satzenberg.
the
or-
local, I don't drink the Harpic, as
No.
I call it. The Harpic is rotten, you know.
No.
Not unless Harp want to sponsor me now and you can come in and talk to me. we could let on drinking Harp. But seriously, so this is a blend, but it's been blended up by these scientists who've studied in the Amazon area.
Yeah.
So they've got
They've actually got a warehouse in the Amazon.
that is unbelievable.
Yeah, there's a big story behind it as well for the charity work or whatever. You know, they give back an awful lot as well. The Moore Project, which is amazing, and they've saved 40 million acres of rainforest.
They've saved.
Yeah.
My goodness.
They basically buy back the berries from the people, the harvesters.
So they're actually
horticulturists.
these people are kind of restoring the rainforest.
in a sense, yeah.
Instead of cutting it all down and building buildings.
Yeah, well,
really.
I think they were cutting down the trees for like $1 a tree, and then
God.
they kind of went in and talked to the president or whatever, and
Yes, and got a
got a
deal
good
worked
thing
out.
going.
Well, it's good to see. So they're actually a good company,
Yeah,
and obviously they're scientists. They know what they're talking about. They're out in the Amazon, friends. There's a lot of undiscovered things in the Amazon
yeah.
that they're still working on.
See,
You know,
they're still constantly every day working on it,
and researching.
yeah, and
'cause
trying to better it.
I know there's a lot of cancer-fighting properties
Yeah.
in some of the
Well,
natural
any
ingredients.
high antioxidant food is gonna, you're gonna better your chances of prevention.
Yeah.
And kind of boosting your immune system.
And I suppose even the likes of there's a man there. He looks brave and he's a strong dude. Believe me, friends, he's a strong one. This man, you're working out. You burn up a lot of energy. This is even good for the likes of young men who are built.
It's amazing.
It's like another supplement,
Yeah.
but it's all good for the
You would obviously
internals.
just take more because you're more active.
Right.
You're obviously deteriorating your body more, so you need more of a good thing going.
So it must be good for the head. It must be good for the brain.
It
chills
is.
you out
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
because
like
it's
I
all
would have
natural.
been very, very hyperactive, especially as a teenager, and I find it it definitely calms me an awful lot. There's a few different blends. There's one that doesn't have the glucosamine in it, for ones that stomach problems or different things, and I definitely find that I started on it. And then my colleague was advising me to get onto this for my back because it had the glucosamine in it.
That's unbelievable.
But it's amazing what good fruit can do.
And glucosamine, it's good for your joints as well,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, but it's in liquid form, so it gets straight in there. Whereas I find feedback from people that take the tablet form of it, it doesn't do.
Because the tablet has to get broke down first.
Yeah, and
then
then
it has to go
also
through all your organs.
it's got that gelatin. Some of them have the gelatin base around it. It doesn't break down good in the
And
body.
that's not natural, the gelatin.
no.
So this is instead of taking a tablet,
Yeah,
probably a couple of drops of that.
it's an option for anybody that's into their natural remedies and all the rest of it.
Yeah. And you have a big stock of this ready to go.
Yeah.
And there's different flavours and
It's not that there's different flavours. It's more just of a different blend.
Different blends.
But we haven't got access to some of the bottles.
Right.
Just
then
yet. Obviously, America gets things first. It's always
the
way.
Americans, they know how to rock and roll. That's it. America takes over first, and the rest of us learn after, don't we?
Yeah.
My son's just back from America. Welcome home, Jason. The energy drinks now you're talking about, are they something similar to the usual energy drink cans you get?
Well, no, because that's what I'm saying. We've actually we've come up with our natural sweetener, or the team. I say we as if I'm in the team, like. But
You are in the team, Sinead. You're in here. You're on the Banter show. You're a distributor. You're on the team.
No, I just mean that the patent right that, and I mean it can be done. I'm sure you can come up with other natural sweeteners, but that's just one of them. The only one of them at the minute. And so what they've done is they've added that into the energy can as opposed to the taurine or whatever that does be in Red Bull and different things.
Yes, the taurine. See, you know your stuff. You know, there's a lot of big words there, isn't there? They're tongue twisters. It's hard to get the word around them, but
Yeah.
you know what you're talking about. I'm not a fan of the energy drinks, I have
No.
to say, and I consider them to be dangerous.
Yeah.
Um,
But see, especially with this one, it stabilises your blood sugar, so you don't crave. It's a bit of a snack more than anything. It's a liquid snack.
Well,
as
if-
opposed to think of it as an energy can, you know, just the energy.
so it's, even though it's a drink,
It does an awful lot.
It'll hit your body like food.
Yeah.
So it is a supplement then,
Yeah.
isn't it?
But you wouldn't take it in an empty stomach because of the amount of energy that it would consist in it. You know, you would take it with.
You would be all hyper now.
You would take it with like half a sandwich, you know.
Yeah, yeah. It's, you know, I like the natural things in life.
Yeah.
You know, and as I say, I'm not into my energy things. I don't even drink a tin of Coke nowadays.
Yeah.
There's 35 grams of sugar in one tin of Coke.
Yeah.
I'm not up for that, you know. I mean, I don't even take sugar in my tea, but, you know, sometimes if hangover-wise, throw a spoon of sugar in,
Yeah.
brings you around a bit, you know. But this is all new. It's all natural. I know, and don't, friends out there, this doesn't get you drunk. This is the most important thing, because
Yeah.
people look at that, think it's a bottle of wine, and go, I think I'll have a couple of glasses of that tonight. You couldn't take a couple of glasses of that, could you?
You wouldn't need to.
No.
It says 13 pieces, 4 ounces is worth equivalent to 13 pieces of fruit and vegetables, you know. So it's you only need so much, unless you're obviously someone that loves junk food and loves all that type. You need more. Like you can balance it out, you know.
You can actually balance it out with this. This
Yeah.
will balance out the junk food.
But then when you're taking something so good, it does kind of motivate you to want to change your diet a good bit, you know.
Yeah, because I've been reading about it before. It's been based in the old market there for a while.
Yeah, that's Marie.
That's Marie.
She would have done it.
And I mean, it takes your blood pressure down. It does so many good things for your
Yeah.
body, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And
It does everything fruit's supposed to do, you know.
I mean, but 13, you wouldn't think there was 13 bits of fruit into that bottle, but
It's
there
just-
is.
yeah.
It's the way it's blended.
There's actually 19 in. It's the 4 ounces equivalent to 13 pieces of fruit and vegetables. It's just the blend of it, you know, the nutritional wise.
Yeah. Well, there's a thing now. We would love you to join us. Our next one come by just having a few friends over at your juice party. There could be a juice party over here in the Banter show some of these days, I can tell you. It really is. It's full of goodness. It's just so good, isn't it?
I love it.
And you've been drinking it this 2 years.
Yeah.
Have you got a set amount? Have you got, you know, you can't overdose on it and all, you know, have you got your set amount, or what is
Well,
it?
I take it, sometimes I throw it in a bit of natural yoghurt. Sometimes I take a glass of it at night. It just, whenever, if I see it in the fridge and I want a glass, I'll take a glass, you know.
Yeah.
I just work it that way. I don't really have, I don't measure the 4 ounces.
Yeah.
But we're just literally saying there that that's what it's equivalent to. But we, you know, you make your own dosage.
Yeah. Oh, so
Depending on how you're feeling. Like if you have a sick relative in the hospital and, you know, you went in and you felt like you got a bit of a cold or whatever
an
coming
infection,
on, you
yeah.
take more, and that's just the way I kind of work it, you know.
Oh, so you just gauge it yourself
Yeah,
then?
yeah.
So there's no set amount for it, because we're all different, as you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
But I find it amazing that this is such a good product.
Yeah.
And there's not enough people getting involved in it, you know.
No.
That's why I was asking the likes of yourself there. Do you bother with it, or
No, but I will
you're going to give it a try?
give it a go, yeah.
You had a wee glass of the other day, didn't you?
What's it like? It was tasty enough,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just enough, yeah. It's saying you take a small dose of it. And
Well, there's a good man. We've got a good man. You're going to be on trial here now, so get him onto it.
Yeah.
Save for a couple of weeks, and then come back and let us know. Is there any body ways? Because
Well,
obviously
you're going to be
work
taking
out.
that.
What's that?
You're going to be taking that.
Oh, I'm going to be taking that.
Yeah.
I can't wait. You know, as I say now, that'll only trigger me off. I'll be bottles of wine and everything. No, I'm only joking. I'm looking forward to trying it now. You know.
Yeah.
And thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
I love getting presents here in the Banter Show, friends. They're cracks 90. that really, and it's going to be an interest. So what I'll do is, I'll maybe take a glass out every night.
Yeah.
See how I go
And
on.
see how you get on. Don't be sharing it.
No, oh no, don't touch that button on your day. I'm warning you. No, seriously, thank you very much. And it'll be a good experiment for me because there's times I don't get to sleep there for a couple of days in the trot, and it's not good for you.
Yeah.
You know, a resort to when I need
Yeah.
the odd sleeping tablet here or there. Still don't like taking them.
No.
You know, I'd rather try a bit of this, see how it goes.
Yeah.
If it done you well, it's bound to do, you know, it's all natural. It's good for your body.
No,
and, you
I
know.
definitely would have seen weeks on end where I would have seen every hour on the clock, you know. And
That's a horrible feeling, isn't it?
yeah, like I mean, I think a lot of people suffer from it too.
There is.
You know, and I didn't want to take tablets. I did have to at times.
Yeah, because you
But
do. You need
yeah,
the rest.
You do, like, and especially, you know, as a teenager, where you're going through exams and different things, and it affected me majorly, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of stress on the young people today as well.
Yeah.
Back in the day, there was just bombs flying all over the place here and bullets flying, and I think it just followed me through my life after that, you know.
Yeah.
So it does, you know, there's times there you notice like lack of sleep.
Yeah.
You could come in, put your keys down there, and 2 minutes later you go,
Oh, you're so
anybody
lax.
see my keys?
Easy, like, yeah.
You know, you don't even know where you only have to sit them down, but
Yeah.
you don't know where they are, you know.
Yeah.
So your head was, you need rest. Your
And
body
it's a
needs
ripple
rest.
effect too, you know, because you're lazy with your eating, you're lazy with everything, you're moody with people,
Yeah.
you don't want to bother with anything.
And
you
you're
know?
just not your normal bubbly
No.
self at all, you know.
No.
But because you're a bubbly person, you like to be out and about,
Yeah.
and having the crack with people and all. But so, and I know then what you went through, you know, because
Yeah.
unless you're an insomniac, friends, you know, it's a horrible little situation. You're
Yeah.
watching every hour on the clock, you're twisting and turning.
But it's not just
know,
insomnia, it's everything. You know, it's every type of
Even
problem,
skin problems
everything.
or-
Yeah, yeah.
This is the one that deal with them
No,
all.
well, the conglycemine it gets straight into the bone, so it doesn't really it's not as effective in skin. Whereas the one without the conglycemine, the original based one, is just the fruits, and it nicks away at everything from the inside out.
Yeah,
you know.
because we are. Well, Ireland's yesterday was a lovely day. The day before, nice day. You know, but generally we've got a cold, grey, damp climate over here most of the year. Well, I'd say 11 months a year, roughly. Well, but nice. We'll say 9 months of the year.
Yeah.
So, everybody in Ireland suffers with bad joints at some stage. Their fingers, their knees.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
And this, obviously, because of the glucosamine in it,
Yeah.
that's good for the joints, isn't it?
Joints, muscle, any ache at all, really, you know, and then obviously the other one's more for, you know, early bowel. I've had a lot of people, my granny being one, that have had skin problems, bowel problems, you know, pregnancy. It's
Yeah.
amazing from cradle to the grave. Just a lot of people have had good feedback about it.
Well, obviously, there is something good. Well,
You know.
especially it's natural. You know yourself. I've got back into eating the fruit and all. It's easy for us all to, you know. I ate an apple there last week and I thought, that's the first apple I ate in a long time, you know.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful and I thought, that's it, I can get back into my fruit and my veg.
That's
and
it,
all.
like whatever floats your boat, you know.
Exactly. And it's just, we eat too much A, comfort food, and B,
But
convenient
it's
food.
just as easy to whip up a good meal.
It's
It is.
Indeed it is.
I find it more stressful having to get into the car and going and getting a takeaway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I would rather buy a whole chicken and put a bit of salad toward it, and you know, or a fish from the. I go to Shane in the market for my fish.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's just as easy to put a bit of something with it.
That's and it's all natural. It's all good, isn't
Yeah.
it? And because I'm not into the fast food. Don't get me wrong. When I was younger, we were all into our fast food. We couldn't
Yeah.
get enough of it. Thought it was the best thing ever. But then you realise it's not. You know, and we're Irish. We need our spuds here. You know, we need
Yeah.
our spuds. And anybody that doesn't know what spuds are the potatoes. So we call them spuds here in Ireland. You know, there's a lot of people over in America and they're getting.
Yeah.
They're finding out the accent a wee bit difficult, you know, so we're giving them a razor. So
Oh,
that's why
okay.
I'm telling them what the spuds are, you know. So there's fruit and veg. I mean, this is what keeps human beings alive. Fruit and veg. That's why
Yeah.
it was put and that's why it grows in the earth to keep us alive,
Yeah.
you know. But this is more. This is concentrated.
It's concentrated. It's organic fruit.
And
You
you know
know.
yourself, you go to the supermarket, there's fruit and veg, or there's organic fruit and veg.
Yeah.
And it's
but
always that bit
it's
there.
also the fact that it is from rainforests. Their freeze-dried method, it preserves it. A lot of fruit that is brought into the country, it's spray-dried. So it's just it's just they've come up with they've researched, done the work to come up with a better method.
Right.
You know, anybody that puts work in, it's gonna pay off, isn't it?
Well, you have
And
to
that's
work.
what yeah.
You have to work hard at it. Well, you're distributing 2 years then, are you?
I haven't really got my break, you know what I mean? People
Yeah.
in I find even I'm my own worst enemy, my family as well. You know, it's kind of like it's new.
Yeah.
They don't Irish people are kind of they don't like change and all the rest of it.
You're
I'm
right.
the same. I'm
It's just the way we are.
yeah, it
But
is.
friends, we'll have to change. There's a big world that's
Yeah.
even the technology. Technology has changed us all. You know, because you can't leave the house without this bloody thing. You know, it does. It has changes us. You know,
Yeah.
so we can make a change for the better for ourselves. Because there's too many illnesses out there, isn't there?
Yeah.
So it's good to be armed. That pre-arms your body, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That makes you fighting fit.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Because you're fighting fit from the inside.
You have to work along with it though. Like I started a boot camp there, you know, at the start of the week in
Yeah.
Andy Malone's up in Dundalk, Dance Academy I think he calls it. And you know, you need to keep yourself active as well. You need to be positive and kind of work along with it as
I can
well.
see you've toned yourself up from you're in the studio.
Yeah.
Because I can see it in your face.
Yeah.
You look a lot younger. I don't know what you've done. What have you done? Have you just got stuck on this and working out?
I think I've just been drinking more of it, and I would use an awful lot of coconut oil and that, and so I just kind of been trying to keep positive and all the rest of it. I think it pays off.
Good girl. No, you're the head's right. And once
Yeah.
the head's right, the body has to follow.
Yeah,
And
that's it.
you know this supplementary ways for your body.
Yeah.
I mean, this does things that aren't. You know, it comes from the Amazon. It's got rare. Well, not rare. It's got Amazonian fruits and veg in it,
Yeah.
which you don't get over here.
No.
But it's proven to help the human body. So
Yeah.
you know, we're all humans. This doesn't matter what colour, creed you come from. This is the stuff.
Yeah, it's
You
the
know?
acai berry is the potent fruit though. It's you know, it's 25% acai berry, and it is it blows every other fruit off the chart. You
Unbelievable.
know, it's amazing.
And it's acai. I
Yeah.
was calling it acai.
I know a lot of people have different. You know what? That's just what I call it. You know, maybe it is acai.
American friends, let me know what you call this then. Because I'm trying to get into the Americans are having a great buzz with me now at the minute, you know, the accents and all this. But that's acai. I
Yeah.
like that one there. I like that one.
Yeah.
So, what about, have you got the mommy and daddy on it?
Daddy keeps hemming in hand. He's just that busy. And Mum said as well the other day to me when I was sitting with her Maddens, she was saying, "What about me?" And you know, it's just kind of like, I just take it, just bad, you know.
So your dad was going like, "What about me?" So
You know-
he's too busy. I'm too busy. I could picture
No,
him.
Dad did.
He-
We were up. I'm trying to sell my car at the minute, and we were up talking about that. We were at the car, and he said to me, "You know, will it be good for my knees?" And I've said it to him numerous times, but he just has that much in his mind at the
Yeah.
minute, and all the rest of it that he kind of just hasn't got a chance,
Yeah.
as he would say. But
Indeed.
your health
indeed.
is your wealth, like, you know.
Well, I hope you heard that, Joe. You're going to be watching this show tonight, and then tonight he'll be on it. Will you see? He'll have a couple of glasses of that.
Yeah.
But you can't. So you really can't. To start off with, you can take maybe 2 glasses.
I would take more and then take less, but you don't want to take less after a while, like.
because you get the buzz of it then.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously your feel good factor. You know.
Yeah.
Your skin's got a bit tanner. Your face has got slimmer. You know, not
I
that
think
you.
it's all the blood going in my body, you know, coming to the top though from doing exercise and that.
Yeah.
Though. I've noticed that myself.
Because it's reconditioning the blood too, then, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that as well. But I'm talking about doing the exercise.
Oh, you
and,
need the
you
exercise.
need the exercise.
You need to, because there's not enough people exercising.
Yeah,
You know, and it's evident when you're walking down the street. Let's
Yeah.
put it like that.
yeah,
But lack of motivation's an awful thing too. You know yourself. There's days where I'm sure you're going for your workout and you think, I couldn't be bothered to go in here for a workout. You know, I'm sure the odd day here.
well,
and
I've
there.
only started, so give me a chance. maybe I'll be
There
saying
will
that
be days
next
then.
week.
There will be days. No, well, there is. You know, some days if it's raining out, you know,
Yeah.
maybe at a late night you go, I couldn't be bothered going there today.
Yeah,
Maybe a glass of that there before your workout,
yeah,
because you're
definitely.
getting all the supplements in, and then you can go and burn them off again.
Yeah, and then throw it back in the afterwards. You know, take half your glass and half your glass afterwards or whatever. You know.
I can't wait to try this now.
Yeah.
You know? I'm looking forward to try. As a matter of fact, I think I'll crank it open right now.
You might as well.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna crank it. So check this. The water first. I love the water here. It's crystal. Mm. Now we're on the Monavie. It's Friday. It's Monavie Day. Usually there's a bottle of wine cracked open here on a Friday, but with Mr. Hand, razor rolling. So, God, my fingers are wrecked. Here's a jackhammer and they're banjaxed. Pretty good bottle, isn't it?
Give it a good shake there before you.
Oh yeah. Oh, because all the it's settled, what
all the
bits and
oils
pieces
went to the
settled.
bottom.
Oils and all in it.
Oh aye.
Well, I'm going to get oiled up here, friends. Fruit and oiled up and vegged up. Look at that there. Look, the muscles are coming up already. Yeah, we'll give it a good shake. Oh, love that sound. That's one of my favourite sounds in the world. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look how thick that is.
I know. It's the pulp skin seed of all the fruit, you know, so...
And there actually is oil floating on the top of it.
Yeah, like you wouldn't...
The smell of it is gorgeous. That smells like one of them fruit smoothies.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that. We'll show it up to the camera here. Friends, you can see that there's oil floating on the top of it. Don't know where you can see that there. You'll see the little blobs of oil. And this is the real good fruit, because the smell of this, it is just, you think you walked into a fruit shop.
Yeah, sometimes
Wouldn't
you'll
you?
get a big clump of fruit.
In it?
The best part, yeah.
I have to say that is like a concentrated smoothie.
Yeah,
The amount of flavour in that is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I love it.
Now I know why you drink that. Wow, I think you're your own. You distribute to yourself, do you?
Yeah, I buy I buy it brave and often.
That is incredible.
I never run out
I'm
of it.
not
anyway.
joking, you friends. That is incredible. Get a taste of that just to try it. Is there any does Marie have open days and tasting parties, or that you can go in and taste?
I myself do, you know.
Because that-
I actually have been leaving it in Madden's bar. That's convenient for people, and you know, people bringing me, be saying, "Where do you get it?" And that's where I've kind of left it for them. You know, if I'm too busy to kind of be delivered to them, or you can get
Well,
it
that's
delivered to
handy.
your house.
Oh, well, that's
But-
handy. Sure, it's right in the
Yeah,
centre of Newry.
It's
You
been
know?
convenient for people. It's been the best option for a lot of people.
The taste is unbelievable. I can't get over the taste buds. That is an absolute explosion for the taste buds.
Yeah.
Because I have never tasted anything like that before. The only thing I could think of is blackberry and black currant and blackberry and raspberry
That's all that's in it. Like.
blended in. That's what it's an incredible taste.
Yeah, it's all berries.
Because even the likes of Lidl are doing these fruit juices. They are pure fruit,
Yeah,
and I would get them.
yeah.
But there's nothing. I have never tasted anything like
It's
that.
just preference, really, isn't it? You know, it's whatever you like.
Yeah.
And if you like it, why not get it? You know, a lot of people prefer other options that you can get, like you said, there in Lidl, and it's just whatever you like.
Well,
you know.
this is obviously it'd be very good for the elderly people too, wouldn't it?
It's amusing for the brain. Like, you can never really, like, say the likes of dementia. I've done a bit of research, and you can never really bring it back. You know, to the
Because
but
you lose
can
it.
you can study a pace in it. You know, you can keep them at that. The brain's an amazing thing, like, you know, and the Monavie gets straight into the brain.
And you can level them out then.
yeah,
and
as
keep them
opposed
up.
to making them go worse.
And I
you know.
suppose them taking different medication.
Yeah, it's you know.
You know,
I'm not a fan of medication.
I'm not a fan of medication. I'm not a fan of tablets. Never was. I don't know why it's the old Irish thing, and I don't know. I don't like taking tablets. That is different.
Yeah.
I wish there was a load of people could taste this, because the amount of flavour in that little, it's just one little sip of that, and it's like getting a handful of raspberries and blackberries and putting them all in your mouth.
Yeah.
And that's actually what that tastes with. And you can see, friends, you can see the oil has stuck to the side of the glass. Whatever oil is on this, you know, and so it just shows you. But believe me, friends, this is nice. I'm telling you. So all our friends in America and all around the world, check out the Monavie, it must be all around the world, is it? It must be
In
global.
25 countries.
In 25?
Yeah, we're just hitting Germany at the minute. And then hopefully the Philippines next year.
Well, if you hit Germany this year, they're definitely going to win the World Cup the next time round again, because that is spectacular, isn't it?
With the juice parties, the thing the Americans took on board straight away was order. It's £160 for 8 bottles when you order it for your juice party.
Yeah.
So you have a juice party, you order your 8 bottles, and you share it. But then you go to them 8 people go away and have another juice party, and share it that way.
Yeah.
And everybody then is aware of it. Everybody's buying the bottles, and you make a wee bit of money on the side as well.
It's a good system.
It is.
a
It's
good
an amazing system. It
And
really is.
You're getting your few pound, you're getting your juice drink, and you're buzzing with people, you're all
Yeah.
friends. So it's actually like setting up a friendly juice club, so
Yeah.
to speak, and you can have a juice party. Instead of going out in the lash, you can have a juice party.
Yeah.
But that is so...
I still drink,
Yeah.
like I'm off the drink at the minute because I'm kind of training or whatever,
Yeah.
but I still take I would drink German beer, I would drink a Erdinger or...
Oh, the best. Love
if
it.
I have any of my energy cans, I would have a Bacardi or a gin with it,
Yeah.
and it would last you 3 Bacardis.
Well,
the
tell
way
me
I
this,
can.
Sinead, do you see that? Now, to me, that is ultra concentrated. There's
Yeah.
the flavours in it. It's hard to explain, friends. But basically, the small bit there, it's like a big bag of fruit that you're getting in. And you can feel it going down even.
You can, yeah.
But can that be used? Can that be diluted?
You wouldn't dilute it, no.
No, I'm only saying.
It can be, but there's no point.
I know, but I'm thinking of, in the house,
Yeah.
after,
You
some
can make a
people-
yogurt out of it.
That there would be
You
spectacular.
can get the
and all
big
you need
yogurts
is
for £1 and put a wee bit of it in, and
just
that
the
would...
natural yogurt.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take too much of that, would it?
No.
And you've got a fruit yogurt then.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, the taste of this, I've never ever tasted anything like this ever.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's normally that would have been gone one go. You can't
No.
drink that fast.
No.
And it might look thick, but it's not. It's very strange.
It's
isn't
because
it?
it's the way it's blended or whatever, so...
I can tell you, that's me and the Monavie. It's hard to describe that taste. It really is.
Yeah.
And it's the benefits. It's everything. There's goodness in that.
Yeah.
I can feel my cheeks and everything going all rosy red at the minute. Would you quit? That's like getting a bottle of wine into me. That is something else. So, you're in the butter crane, or the Marie's in the butter crane, is she?
No, she was. Marie's more based down south now.
Oh.
She has a few friends down there that she can see more often when she's down there and that. So she kind of just sticks to the southern part of Ireland. Whereas because I live in Newry, I work in Newry, it's just kind of
There's
more...
no point having Marie here then, is there?
No, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what we're kind of trying to do, is spread out.
So 4 ounces of this a day, it's equivalent to £2.50, 4 ounces. And it will increase your life, increase your well-being. This is incredible stuff. Keep your empty Monavie bottles. Oh, perfect for storing filtered water in the fridge.
Yeah.
So they're even recycling their own bottles, so to speak.
Well, I find with my first, when I empty the bottle first of all, there's a residue on the bottle, so you can get a bit of like a couple of ounces worth of it with the water. So it's just an idea. So
Just to put water into it.
yeah,
And then
don't
you can
wash
still,
it out.
You can still taste it then.
You can still, the water's actually purple.
Oh, that's
obviously.
amazing.
Yeah.
It is an amazing product, and I've never drank anything like that in my life. I can't. My taste buds are still tingling.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Taste buds are tingling. It's like eating a load of raspberries. I love my raspberries and blackberries, and I love all that. Carry on, but they're all in there, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're all the way from the Amazon. I can't believe that. There is oil in it, but that's all natural, and because I like my olive oil as well.
Yeah.
I like olive oil, discovered it years and years ago over in Spain, and now I would even put it over my spuds or anything,
Yeah.
So I have got the good healthy buzz.
Yeah.
It's just we'll go crackers when we go out in Newry, isn't it?
Well,
that ends the healthy buzz, but we're used to it, we get stuck into it, don't we? Well, Sinead, I'm telling you now, that I wish you very well
Thank
for
you.
a start.
Yeah.
And friends, if anybody's looking to try this, get in touch with Sinead on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on Facebook. Yeah.
Or you can go into Madden's Bar
Yeah.
You can ask in there, ask for Sinead herself, or
I'm always, I work around the corner, so.
Oh, you're working around the corner.
Yeah.
Are you still in the helping hands?
Yeah, I do. Anytime Colin needs a hand, I do a chipman or whatever. I think it was more in the winter where people needed oil or whatever.
Yeah.
I was delivering the oil, but
Fair play to you.
and there's still food storage upstairs in Madden's bar for different pleas that do come in for people that are having a bad week or whatever, and they need the bit of food, bit of extra food. That's still being stored and that.
Oh, well, that's good. So that's still in operation.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Friends, I'm telling you now, Newry's #1 citizen here. We're gonna look out for Newry's #1 citizen during the year and see can we get something going coming up to Christmas. It's just a thought here from the Banter show. Well, Sinead, that is absolutely brilliant, and I commend you for the helping hands. You and Colin, what you're doing there is nothing short of amazing.
He's got another site set up now. It's Favours of Friends. He's trying to do like a I can't think of the word. Events. They're doing drug awareness events and different things like that. So
Right.
he's really getting stuck into it.
He's a good man, isn't
He
he?
is,
Well, he
he's
comes
brilliant.
out. His families are all good background,
Yeah.
and they're all helpful people. I have to say.
Yeah.
The Coils, and it's great to see people. They're the good people. There's a lot of good people out there.
Yeah.
You get the odd bad person about you, but you get good and bad wherever you go in the world. I have to say, what you're doing, this is all. It's good for the people. You really are a good person. You're
anybody
doing the
can be
helping
good,
hands.
like,
You're doing the
it's
helping
not
hands,
really-
and now you're providing this. This
Yeah.
is a wonderful health drink, I have to say.
Yeah.
And Rowan Hand, I think you might be interested in this. Rowan likes his supplements and
Yeah.
natural, all natural. Rowan's he's into his natural stuff. So Rowan, there's a glass. I'm going to leave a glass here for you. And you love that because he's a busy man. He was up and down to Dublin every Saturday, going to the homeless centre in Dublin, bringing clothes and all
Yeah.
down. He's a good man too. So there's a lot of goodness about Newry today, isn't there? We've got a good buzz in Newry. So what's on the weekend for you?
I don't know. Nothing really. I'm off the drink, like I said. I think we're going to go to the cinema tonight or whatever, and then
Yeah.
chill out.
Are we out for a spin or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and fair play to you.
Yeah.
Fair play to you. So the cinema back-ins tonight, I have to say, friends, check out the Monavie. I'll bring the bottle up and you can have a look at the logo again. And you can get this, go into Madden's bar, get in touch with Sinead. This is an amazing product. There's all the health benefits, all the vitamins, and as you can see, there's a lot there. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in this bottle. Look at it. And I can tell you, coming from experience, telling the truth here, friends, I have never experienced anything like this ever in my life. I thought it was going to be like a red wine type of scenario, but it's not. It looks a bit like red wine, but it's the fruitiest drink I have ever
Yeah.
in my life. I've never experienced anything. Because you go to there is the fruit place in the Keys shopping centre.
Yeah.
And they blend the fresh fruit there in front of you. And you can get all these different whatever you want added into it.
Yeah.
And it is lovely. I'm not saying that your product's fantastic. This goes a complete level above what
Yeah.
they're doing.
See, that's what my aim is as well, to kind of give more people the options to get selling it.
Yeah.
Anthony's cousin has a little stand over in England or whatever, and I've been talking to her about it, and she's interested in kind of just setting it up and saying how she gets on, and different things like that. So I am more than open to people wanting to get it in for an option for people,
Well, it's a healthy option, and there's the bars alone.
Yeah.
Now you know yourself, you're off the drink,
Yeah.
right? And you're doing your training and that. I'm sure you still like to go into a pub. Just because you're off the drink doesn't
Yeah, just to
necessarily
kind of,
say.
yeah, because that's where people are, aren't they?
Now, that is a product that should be. I think that should be in bars. Because I don't like the Coca-Cola. I don't like the lemonades. I've gone off all that
Yeah.
there. You were saying about sweeteners.
Yeah.
One of the worst products on this planet is aspartame,
Yeah, it's in everything.
and it's in everything.
And they've changed the name so much.
They keep
Like, I
changing
think
it,
the
sweet and
newest
all,
one
yeah.
is vanilla flavouring.
Yeah. Now, that product goes
caramel
inside
flavouring,
your
sorry.
body. That never leaves your body.
No.
The aspartame stays inside you.
Yeah.
The problem is when your temperature goes over 80 degrees, so if you get a real bad fever or a flu or something like that, and your temperature goes up to 80 degrees, that now turns into formaldehyde
Yeah.
inside your body.
I'm very impressed that you know this.
Formaldehyde. Oh, I've done a wee bit of research. Formaldehyde is what they embalm bodies with.
Yeah.
So you're embalming yourself from within,
Yeah.
and that's what you get with all these sweeteners, all the sweet, all the lemonades. That's why I do not drink them. But if I could go into a bar and I seen a bottle of Mon V and it was say a $2.50 a shot, wouldn't you be delighted?
Yeah.
So there you go. You may have a crack with your daddy about this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Your mum's always said to me about putting the energy cans in the bar, but it's just, you know, just one of those things, like when your family says something, it's always going to be, they're always going to be there.
It's on the
They're
back
not going
burner,
anywhere.
isn't it? So you put these things in the back burner
Yeah.
and the family mentions it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's an option. I think it's a very good option. I
Yeah.
think Madden's Bar, check this out, Madden's Bar, Joe and Jeanette. I think Madden's Bar should be the first bar in Ireland to do
Yeah.
small glasses of Mon V.
Yeah. That's a
There
good
you go.
idea, definitely.
There you go. Think about it, and even energy
will,
drink.
yeah.
Since you're working out and all.
Yeah.
Because I've tried that. I can't wait to try the energy. That must be
Yeah.
something else.
It is, it's when your blood sugars aren't stable, mine weren't. Mine were up and down like a yo-yo, and I found, I felt like I was on something out of this world. Like my O'Connell will tell you, I was going into him and I was off my rocker. But then it calmed down because my blood sugars balanced out. It was just because I was, my blood sugars weren't, and they were kind of balancing it out and working in my body and all the rest of it. And like, I mean, the ideas that I was coming up with, my brain was going overdrive.
Your
Like,
poor brain was fried. It was fried altogether. That's mad. Because my brother, he passed away a few years ago. He was diabetic, and when his blood sugars went up and down, you knew about it.
Yeah.
He was a handful. Loving the bits, miss you the bits, Lee, wherever you are on the planet. Well, wherever you're not on the planet, but wherever you are. But I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
I mean, and you're completely sober.
yeah,
But when your sugars are mixed up, your head's mixed up, isn't
yeah,
it? And you would think you're off the head on something, but you're not.
definitely.
You're not. It's just the human body's a strange thing,
Yeah.
isn't it? But now we've got a supplement to counteract all this.
Well, that's it. It calms you down. But the energy cans at first, it depends on the person. Some people have come to me and they said, "Well, I've had 2 of these and they've no effect on me." That
Yeah.
just means you've got good balance on your sugars, you know. Whereas mine were all over the place.
I can actually feel the benefit of that there.
Yeah.
I can feel it, and you know, going up and down my legs,
I
my
think it's
cheeks.
because you know there's so much good in it, and it's the
It's
placebo
unbelievable.
effect as well, isn't it?
And that as well,
Yeah.
the placebo effect. But it's drinking. All I poured in was that.
Yeah.
I have no problem drinking that. I can fire that back. It's gone. I
Yeah.
can fill it up and fire it back.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it with that.
No.
It's
It's
too
fun.
nice.
Yeah.
It's far too nice. The taste of it is unbelievable. I'll tell you what. We're on the Mon V, friends. We're on the Mon V. So check it out.
Yeah.
Get on the Google there and check out Mon V, basically.
Yeah.
And it's available in 25 countries. If you're working out, friends, if you're trying to get your health back on track, this is one product that will get your health back on track.
Yeah.
Because that little glass, I can actually feel that. I can feel, it's as though you had a big feed of fruit.
Yeah, you
know
feel
that?
full.
You feel, I actually do.
Yeah. 'cause
But I can feel my cheeks and everything, you know.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing on it, like, you
Yeah.
know. So there you go, friends. There's an interesting one. There's a very interesting one. Sinead, it's been interesting. It has always been interesting. And let me know how you get on, will you?
I will.
Yeah.
And because we're live in the Banter show, it'll be good for you to get back in again, and then just let me know what way you're going on with.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Will that
Yeah,
do?
no bother.
For the interest.
Yeah.
So for me and Sinead at the minute, and Anthony, how could I forget that name, for God's sakes? And Andrew, it's Friday, friends, it's Friday. So you know what that is. It's coming out. We're after getting that there, and that means basically we're out of here, aren't we?
I might.
So a big razor. Give them all a razor.
Well,
Razor. Check out the Mon V. Check it out, friends. It's well worth checking out, and I mean that. I'm not talking old blarney here. This is pretty good stuff. So for me, Anthony and Sinead and Andrew, Razor, friends. We're out of here.
try to do in respect of all the decisions that I make, no target for everyone.
I'm here today with Mr. Danny Doran and Yuri Mann, originally from the Old One Point Road in Europe.
Very, very big welcome to the Armagh ladies. We have Sinead, Mags and Sean here.
Hi, welcome to Destination Baby. It's a new magazine series brought to you by Destination Yuri.
Destination Banter with Tony Smith. Riser.